And welcome back to the final part of this week's edition of The Week. And this is the part where we kind of focus on the sofa and find out what these guys want to talk about this week. We'll start with you then, James. Good last few weeks for you?
Yeah, good last few weeks. Quite a lot of challenge. I'm also chairman of the trustees of the Durham Light Infantry Museum. And
the move.
We are moving the artefacts, which is what we're responsible for. And it's a really exciting time, and it has been an exciting time for the DLI over the last few years, because we put up a fabulous new statue in Durham Marketplace to them a couple of years ago, at the same time that we commemorated the centenary of the start of the First World War. And this year, last week, we just opened the SOM exhibition in Palace Green Library, well worth people going to see. Great way of actually saying what it was like for individuals going through that conflict, and what it meant at that time. But March 31st, the existing museum closes its doors, and as a result, we as the trustees are now looking at a huge range of really exciting ways to display the artefacts and tell the DLI story.
There was a lot of talk, wasn't there, at the time, about whether the move was welcomed by some people or whether it was kind of forced upon you and so on. I mean, you can see why the council are saying there's greater footfall at Palace Green, and for potential telling the story, it's probably better. I mean, I'm taking it you're for the move.
Well, yes, because
see the benefits.
The difficulty of the place that we were in is that a lot of money was being spent maintaining the building, because it was an old building that wasn't entirely fit for purpose, and it wasn't in a great place. And now we will have less money, but the money that we've got we can spend on actually freshly displaying the artefacts, telling the story and getting the message out, and doing something different each and every year to bring people back and back and back, because the previous museum had been last done in 1994, and with all the money needed just to ensure and maintain security and everything else, wasn't possible to do fresh things with it. So now that we just focus on the artefacts and the collection, and without the worries of maintaining a building, and we're looking, for example, at building a really great travelling exhibition that can go around schools and allow young people to handle medals and weapons and uniforms, and actually bring the story alive, because seeing stuff in glass cases doesn't really inspire the young in the way that actually being able to handle things. And so I'm really excited about the potential.
That's good to hear, because I think there was so much negativity surrounding the move and so on, that it's good to see that there are going to be genuine benefits as well, especially when it comes to the funding and so on.
Yeah.